Spicer. Moving to first base, Mike Shields. The third base umpire, Chuck Adja.
Well, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Schoonover Stadium, where Kent State Golden Flashes this afternoon will attempt their second Mid-American Conference Series sweep of the year after taking two yesterday in a twin bill from Northern Illinois. Hello again, friends. Ty Linder with you on what is an overcast but still very mild day. KSU and NIU will attempt to dodge the rain that is on its way here in Western Ohio. They've got a maybe 2.5 hour window to try to get this game in. Golden Flashes with a 7-1 and 7-2 win yesterday were able to move into sole possession of first place thanks to the two victories. Alrighty, we'll step away and be back in a moment as we further preview today's matchup with head coach Jeff Duncan, and that is coming up next. Three, two, one. Hi again, everybody. 3, 2, 1. Hi again, everybody, with head coach Jeff Duncan. Ty Linder with you. Huntington Bank ATM Ask the Manager show. The Golden Flashes will try for their second Mid-American Conference sweep as they now stand all alone in first place here in week 4. Coach, it's so hard. We talk about it constantly to win 2 games in one day, but boy, you guys found a way to do it yesterday.
We did, and we played really good, sound baseball. All 18 innings were, I thought, really good. We pitched it really well. Joe Murray's performance in game 1 was outstanding. 15 punch outs, pretty phenomenal, and I thought he could have had maybe 16 or 17. There was some borderline there, but I thought all in all, Joe Murray was, when you get a start like that in game 1, that sets the tone for us. And then Wollersheim did good work, gave us a quality start in 5 innings. And then our bullpen, Johnny Matthews in game 2 was outstanding, coming in and then Zimmerman closing it out. I thought they pitched very well. And then offensively, obviously big home run by a grand slam by Ferguson, and then he got in game 1 there to open it up. It was just a 3-1 game there. And we loaded the bases. We took our walks yesterday, and I think that's really, really important. I thought in game 2 their arms were really good, very good. He came into the game with a 2 ERA, and I thought we grinded. We grinded out at bats, had extended at bats, got the pitch count up to around 100 in the 5th inning, and that was huge for us because a big key for us is getting in their pen, and we were able to do so pretty early.
And 2 other things I've noticed really over the last 2 weeks: the effort to hit the ball the other way and success with 2 outs.
Yeah, and you look at Nick Canavis right now, and he's hitting for a high average right now and getting on base 2 to 4 times a game, which is huge, and he's going the other way so well right now. I think our willingness. You look at Ferguson with the double down the left field line yesterday, an RBI double, and then Haven Parks with an RBI base hit, or RBI double the other way, and then an RBI base hit through the middle. I think we're staying through the middle the other way very well.
What did make it so I hate to say easy because it's not, but why did Joey Murray make it look so easy yesterday?
There's something about him. Even when we scrimmage in the fall, I mean, guys really struggle off of him. He's very deceptive. He's got a high spin rate on his fastball. His fastball rises. It's like it rises. Nobody can get on top. You know, he can pitch up in the zone and get away with it. Actually, he's really effective when he's up in the zone. And that's what he was able to do. And then his slider was really good yesterday as well for a strike. So.
Was never going to get the whole thing in. Are we live now? Okay. Sorry, folks. You're all getting a taste of the behind-the-scenes mass media operation right now. From Schoonover Stadium on the campus of Kent State University in Kent, Ohio, it's game 32 as today the Kent State Golden Flashes go for the sweep over the NIU Huskies. Hello again, friends. Tylander with you. Eli Krause is ready to go. We know there's rain coming, so this game's going to start 3 minutes early. Eli Krause is ready, and today's first pitch, and it's in there, a called strike, and we're underway here just off Campus Center Drive. It's a 68-degree Saturday so far. Krause working quickly, pitches, and Vega takes a little low, ball one, and the count evens at 1-1. Golden Flashes in the all-gold uniforms today. Here's the 1-1. Strike two called. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Eli Krause has now won 4 games this year. He's 4-2. The 1-2 pitch. Just a bit outside, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Krause, with his last win over Central Michigan, moved into 7th place all-time in Kent State history in victories for a career. Here's a slap foul ball down the right field line, keeping the count at 2-2. But Eli has won 21 career ball games. The senior out of Medina is rocketing up the all-time list. And as Jeff Duncan was saying earlier, he's notoriously a second-half guy as it's fly to right, not very deep. And in comes Canavas after breaking back on it for the first out.
Batting second for the Huskies at third base, number 13, Brad Wood.
Here's Brad Wood. He's the third baseman. Batting second, right-handed hitter, takes up high, ball 1. Krause drops the next pitch in there for a strike, and it's 1-1. Give you the KSU defense after this 1-1. And it's popped up. So far, all you've needed to know is Nick Canavas, and the right fielder's got a second out, and that fly ball to right. Hawkins, Mamarella, Canavas in the outfield. Parks, Hollander, Lewandowski, Hamilton on the infield. Del Porto catching Eli Krause. 2 quick outs.
Batting third, the shortstop, number 20, Tommy Shosny.
Left-hander against left-hander. Strike 1 from Eli Krause. Bases are empty, 2 men out. And the pitch. Strike 2, knee high, outside corner. And Eli throwing strikes and working very quickly in the first inning. He is ready. And the 0-2. Missed high and wide, wouldn't chase. A ball and 2 strikes. And the next pitch. Had him reaching for it, just got a piece as he fouls it back. The next offering, and it's swung on. Another weak fly ball. Shallow right center. Canavas will give way, and Mammarella with the shades on cruises in to grab it. 3 weak fly ball outs, and Eli Krause has an uneventful first inning. KSU coming to bat. George Fowl will get the ball for NIU to try to avoid a sweep. Huskies falling yesterday 7-1 in game 1, 7-2 in game 2. Golden Flashes beat 2 pretty good arms in yesterday's game. Fowl is not a guy who has command issues. His walk to strikeout ratio, he walks 1 man to every 4 he strikes out. That's pretty impressive. 28 strikeouts for the year, 7 walks, and he works now against the Kent State Golden Flashes lineup, and he delivers his warm-up tosses from the left side. The left-hander is 0-5. He just hasn't had a lot of run support like his other 2 counterparts. He has made 5 starts, 11 other appearances. He has an opponent's batting average against him at .336, but again, he's not a guy that's going to beat himself. If you beat him, you're just going to hit him.
Off for the Golden Flashes. In the first, right fielder, number 13, Nick Canavas.
Golden Flashes this year have been pretty good as there's strike 1 against lefties. They are 6-3 for the season against left-handed starting pitching. Canavas takes strike 2 called. It's quickly 0-2. Canavas hitting now .349. In fact, he's crept up and trails Mammarella by just 3 points in the overall batting race within the team, taking just outside 1 ball, 2 strikes. He's .349, Mammarella .352 right behind him. They have combined, those 2, for 34 stolen bases. The 1-2 pitch, bounced it in there, 2-2. Now the 2-2, and Canavas fouls it back. Boy, he had a nice swing to get on top of that fastball. The 2-2. Pulled it toward third, deep third, up high to get it as Wood on the bounce. Long throw to first, infield hit. Canavas has done that twice on this homestand. That high chopper to third. Wood at the top of his leap behind the bag just ran out of time, and Canavas legs out an infield hit.
Batting second in center field, number 11, Mason Mammarella.
bunting or trying to, and he fouled it right off himself in the batter's box, strike one. Now the 0-1, strike two called, and it's 0-2. So Foul is ahead of his second straight hitter. And delivers. Fouled it back to stay alive. 0-2. There's already a final, if you can believe that, in the Mid-American Conference today. The Ohio Bobcats eked out a one-run win over Eastern Michigan after they let a lead get away yesterday. So that series is all squared up. They'll try to get the rubber game of the series in about 20 minutes. Mamarella slices another foul off to the right. 5-4 OU over EMU. They've already pulled the plug on 2 games. The pitch is tapped foul. Ball State and Miami will not play until tomorrow, even if they play then, and that doesn't look any better. Western Michigan and Bowling Green also have waved off today's activity. 0-2. The pitch is high, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now the 1-2 pitch to Mamarella is taken low, 2-2. At the start of play this morning, so without, well, I guess we can simply add it in, but Kent State leads the league at 8-3. That's 1 full game in front of Miami at 7-4. Central Michigan is now 6-4. EMU with today's loss, pitch low and away, full count, is now 6-5. Toledo is 5-5. Ball State 5-6. Ohio is 5-6. Western Michigan Bowling Green 4-6. Mamarella rockets a base hit up the middle into center field. Canavas will hit second. He'll motor to third. First and third flashes on a base hit to center by Mason Mamarella. And the Golden Flashes have back-to-back hits after both men were behind in the count.
Batting third for the Golden Flashes, at third base, number 26, Payman Parks.
And these NIU Huskies at 3-8. 5 full games and back. But right now the cut line is a 5-6 record. And that's with only 6 teams making the postseason. The cut line, as this is a bouncing ball in front of the runner to his left. Second baseman Rodriguez gloves it, throws to first for the out, but coming home to score is Nick Canavas, and the Golden Flash is in flight on an infield groundout. RBI for Payman Parks. He picks up his 28th, and the Flashes strike first.
Batting fourth, the catcher, number 2, Tim Del Porto.
Runner at second, 1 out. That's the double bonus for Parks. Not only does he get the run in, but he gets that other runner over into scoring position. And there he goes. Pitch taken outside. Throw to third base. Not in time. Mamarella dives in. Can't throw it any better if you're Dunham. Just the speed of Mamarella. Ball 1. 1-0. Hit to deep right, down the line, tailing away. This ball is going to be over the head of the right fielder, Joe Jumonville, up against the wall. Mamarella scores. Del Porto cruising into second base with an RBI double. 2-0 Flashes in the first.
For the Golden Flashes, stepping in, batting fifth at first base, number 25, Brad Hamilton.
So here they go again, these Golden Flashes scoring runs in the first inning, and it's a crooked number today, a 2-run first so far in support of Eli Kraus. And Fau checks the runner, Del Porto, and comes home with strike one. Next pitch to Brad is swung on and missed. Next pitch, Brad chased it, strikes out for the second out of the inning.
Batting sixth for the Golden Flashes in left field, number 7, Riley Hawkins.
Oh, good job, man. Come on.
Runner still at second, 2 outs. Flashes have had a 2-run inning as Hawkins swings through it, strike one. Left-hander ready from the stretch, delivers and hit him. Hawkins is on. Fau has hit his 4th man of the year, and he's put 2 on with 2 out.
Batting 7th, the designated hitter, number 23, Nick Elson.
First pitch to Nick Elson is down low, ball 1. He had a heck of a game on Sunday in the second game of the Kent State Central Michigan doubleheader. Multi-hit effort, and gets a start today against the left-hander. 1-0 is fouled back, strike one. Jeff Duncan was saying how hard it was to take Pat Ferguson out of the lineup with the way he's been swinging the bat, but just didn't want to go left-hander against left-hander, so here's the right-handed hitting Elson getting a start. The 1-1. Line drive, base hit, that clipped the glove of Fau, but rockets into center field. Del Porto is coming around, the throw is cut, 3-0. Elson stays hot with a bullet back up the middle. And he's picked up his 5th RBI of the year. And the Golden Flashes keep swinging it with 2 outs.
Batting 8th, the shortstop, number 14, Josh Hollander.
Hollander swinging and driving it toward right at Joe Jumonville, who got over to that gap in a hurry, and Hollander continues to hit into some loud outs. But 8 men come around and step into the box. 3 of them score. And after 1, settle in. Great to have you with us on this Saturday. It's Kent State 3 and NIU nothing.
Leading off the second for Northern Illinois with the catcher number 4, Jake Dunham.
Jake Dunham will lead off the Northern Illinois second inning. He shows bunt, took ball 1 a little high. Next pitch. Down low in the count 2-0. Here's the next pitch from Eli. Lined into left, a base hit right between Parks and Hollander. It's a leadoff base hit.
Batting 5th in center field, number 1, Scooter Bynum.
First pitch from Eli, just a little bit low for ball 1. There's a strike that slid across the plate, got that outside half.
Not everybody can pull it off. 15 strikeouts yesterday. What the heck?
That's ripped foul down the right field line. Even Todd Starkey is mesmerized by the Joey Murray performance.
Roll it here, roll it here.
The 1-2. Hit pretty well to right. That's sending Canvas back, still back. He'll reach up and make a running catch as he runs into the warning track in deep right center field. That was hit well.
Batting 6th in right field, number 3, Joe Jumonville.
Joe Jumonville Fists one into shallow right. Here comes Canavas. He'll play it this one on the bounce, just inside the line. It's a bloop single to right, and the tying run will bat.
Batting seventh in left field, number 14, Cam Smith.
One issue you would think, at least early on in the game, is that Eli Kraus has not quite been able to get that ball down. Had a handful of flyouts, a lot of balls hit in the air, which is not where he wants to be. He delivers, and another one smoked to right. Canavas has been very busy. He'll catch it. Dunham is tagging, and the throw will be cut off. 2 down.
Batting eighth, the designated hitter, number 22, Connor Montgomery.
Northern Illinois trying to jump right back into this and respond after the Golden Flashes popped a 3 in the first. Good off speed to start him off. It swung on and missed. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Nothing in 2. The 0-2, runner goes, and it's lined to left. Starting in was Riley Hawkins, now on his way back to grab it. Well, Eli Kraus is using his outfielders, and he's thrown up 2 zeros. Middle of inning number 2, Flashes by 3 over NIU. Well, after a 3-run first, in which 8 of the 9 men came to the plate, Greg Lewandowski will step in to lead off the second. Highlander with you on this overcast but partly sunny day. Very pleasant at the moment. If you have any outdoor activities planned, you better get them done now. Depending on where you are listening from, it may be too late.
Let's go. I'll grab myself up. Go, Lloyd, start up again. Go,
Moving off the Golden Flashes' second inning will be the second baseman, number 5, Greg Lewandowski.
Greg hitting .312, 25 out of 80. This is his 23rd start. Strike 1. And the 0-1 fouled back. 0-2 the count. Lewandowski drives it foul the other way, and it stays 0-2.
Up.
pitch. Swing and a miss at a breaking ball, 1 out.
Oh, Kitty.
Top of the lineup for the Golden Flashes, right fielder Nick Canavas.
Another nice crowd still filing in on this Saturday afternoon. Here's the pitch. Strike delivered to Canavas, 0-1. The thing about George Pfau, he throws strikes. He's not going to walk you. The 0-1. It's just a bit inside on that next offering, 1-1. Got jammed big time, rolls over to the right side, played by Rodriguez for the out.
Center fielder Mason Mamarella.
Here's Mamarella with 2 outs, taking a knee-high strike on the inner half. And the next pitch slams it out of play to the right, and it's 0-2 quickly. Much more crisp look for Pfau, who had to make 27 first inning pitches. And the 0-2. Shot for the corner and missed, 1-2. The 1-2. Another foul ball. Takes low to even the count. 2-2. That base hit right back up the middle his first time up. The 2-2 goes that way again through the wickets. Base hit right between the legs of Pfau into center field. It's a 2-out hit. And Mamarella will be itching to make it a double here in the first couple of pitches to Parks.
Third baseman Haven Parks.
Was caught for just the 5th time last night. There he goes. Got a good jump. Parks swinging away, though, at the first pitch and flies it to right for the 3rd out of the inning. And that'll take care of the Golden Flashes as Pfau throws up a 0. And we move to the 3rd with KSU on top of NIU 3-0. Eli Kraus has a 3-run lead. He's right now saying, wait a minute, where's the run support I had last week? When the Golden Flashes at one point had him staked to a 19-0 lead against Central Michigan.
For NIU in the third, leading off second baseman Alex Rodriguez.
Come on, E. Don't get nasty, kid. I'm back.
Rodriguez takes a pitch a little outside, ball 1. Down and away, 2-0. Sliced it foul down the right field line.
Everybody clap your hands.
2-1.
Clap, 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 clap your hands. Clap, 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 clap your
2-1. There's a ground ball on 2 hops to second. Played by Lewandowski, and the throw to first. And Eli really took the sting out of his bat right there.
Top of the order, first baseman Samuel Vega.
Vega 0 for 1, looking at strike 1 here. Missed down that time, 1-1. Flew out to right field his first time up to lead off the ball game, and another ground ball, this time headed to third, played by Parks. Long through across, 2 down.
Third baseman Brad Wood.
Two quick outs to start the Northern Illinois third inning. And Kraus blisters a strike in there over the outside edge. Brings it home, same spot. And 0-2 quickly.
So you see this? You're talking about that? That goes on the 2-seam?
Here's the 0-2 pitch to Wood. Strike 3 called, like Picasso. He paints the corner 3 straight times and disposes of Wood. Middle of the third, the Flashes 3, the Huskies nothing. On their nose. What's his name? Something Picasso? He won't amount to anything. Trust me, he won't. At least he would cheat.
Leading off the Golden Flashes third inning will be the catcher, Tim Del Porto.
We go to the bottom of the third, and Tim Del Porto leads things off against George Fowl. 3-0 Flashes with the lead, and Tim takes strike 1. He doubled his first time up. Taking low here, 1-1. next pitch. Strike to the knees. 1-2 the count. Hard hit off the mound, bouncing toward the middle. Played behind second by Shosny. And that's an infield hit for the Golden Flashes, their second of the game.
First baseman Brad Hamilton.
Here's Fow's pitch. Hamilton up swinging and fouling it into the glove of the catcher Dunham. Here's the 0-1. Hard hit, base hit through the right side. And Hamilton, the latest Golden Flash to shoot one the other way. Went down and got it, poked it right where it was. It's first and second, nobody out.
Left fielder Riley Hawkins.
Golden Flashes have a chance to add on as the Northern Illinois bullpen starts to get some action cranked up in it. And I think that's Donovan Sims, right-hander. Hawkins showing bunt, takes ball 1 low. Yep, that's exactly who it is. Two on, nobody out. And the bunt is again pulled back. Nope, I beg your pardon, it was not. He says he offered at it 1-1. The 1-1. Got him out in front, and a swing and a miss makes it 1-2.
Could I be here? Bring it back. Heads up on the line.
Foul brings it to the stretch and ready. The 1-2. Bounced it into the plate, and everybody will move up on the wild pitch. Foul throws just his second wild pitch of the year, and that's a costly one. Infield back in the middle, even with the bags at the corners. And the 2-2. Oh, barely. Bit of a budge by home plate umpire Mark Spicer, but he did not ring Hawkins up. It's a full count. The 3-2. Fouled it right at home plate to stay alive. At 3-2. The pitch. Got Got it on the ground, and it's going to bring a run in. To the right side, and the second baseman, Rodriguez, throws Hawkins out, but Del Porto scores, and the Golden Flashes add on in the third.
Stepping to the plate for the Golden Flashes, the designated hitter, Nick Elson.
Not only did he get the runner in, but again, got the other one to third, and the infield now has to come in, all with the exception of the shortstop, which is where that ball is headed. It's into center field, a base hit. Elson delivers again. He's got 2 RBIs in his first 2 swings, and the Flashes are up 5.
Shortstop, Josh Hollander.
Jeff Duncan's going to have an issue getting at-bats for all these hitters who are swinging the bat so well, as ball 1 is delivered to Hollander. He's pressed the right buttons again, opting for the right-hander Elson against the left-hander Foul, and Elson's delivered 2 RBI hits in his first 2 at-bats. The pitch, way outside, 3-0. The pitch, he took a 4-pitch walk, a rare free pass at that. First and second, 1 out.
Second baseman, Greg Lewandowski.
Flashes are scheduled to have off days Sunday and Monday. Got a road game at Bowling Green that will not count in the standings. 3 o'clock on Tuesday, and then they are back for a game against Pittsburgh as Lewandowski fouls it back for strike 1. Originally a night game, now slated for 4 on Wednesday. Great to see our friends from Pitt back in town. Liner to left field, falling fast, it's a hit. Smith had to wait back, and then he airmails the throw, but it's backed up by Wood. And bases loaded as Lewandowski has joined the hit parade. And here comes Mike. Donovan Sims had been loosening. And let's see what they have decided. We'll be back after this timeout. Donovan Sims is going to come on for the Huskies as starter George Fowl can't quite get out of the third inning. He's given up 5 runs so far on 9 hits, and the bases are still loaded. Donovan Sims is making his 9th appearance. He's also started 2 games. He's worked in 23 innings, giving up 19 earned runs, walking 9 and striking out 18.
Now pitching for NIU, number 5, Donovan Sims.
So Fowl made about 61 pitches. He had worked 20 plus pitches in the first and now this third. And we'll get a look at Sims, who's been a veteran.
Right fielder, Nick Canavas.
The Golden Flashes have themselves a 5-run lead with 1 out. The pitch to Nick is a little high and inside, ball 1.
Kevin.
High fly ball near the line and right. Just fouled, not by much. 1-1. Nobody was going to get to it. Hard hit, might be 2. They're coming home to get 1. Just did keep the foot on the plate to get the force. Fielder's choice goes 5-2.
Center fielder, Mason Mamarella.
That big breaking ball outside, off speed, away. And the 1-0. Strike knee high. It's 1-1. The 1-1 swings through it. 1-2, and Sims is 1 strike away from pulling a heck of a job, getting out of this bases loaded 1-out situation. The 1-2. He struck him out. And the Golden Flashes score 2, but leave them loaded. Lead by 5 after 3.
shortstop Tommy Shosny.
Eli Kraus works with a 5-run lead as we go to the 4th, and he's in with strike 1. Next pitch. Got it over again. Quickly 0-2. And the 0-2 is high. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
20 pitches, here we go.
Reached for it, rolls it foul, just wide of first. Hamilton laid out, but it was foul. And the 1-2.
Yep.
Just a bit high, 2-2. The 2-2, swing and a miss, struck him out. 1 down.
Catcher Jake Dunham.
First pitch missing outside, ball 1. Eli in good position again to get his 4th win. He would be undefeated in conference play at pitches a little high. He can qualify for the win, and if the Golden Flashes hold this lead. Two and 1 on the swing and a miss. There's a fly ball to right. Cannabis is about to catch his 5th ball. He has recorded out number 2.
Center fielder Scooter Bynum.
The 21 victories by Eli have him tied with Joe Scoudney. Popped it up, left side of the infield. Coming in is Josh Hollander. Eli Kraus, an 11-pitch 4th and another shutdown inning. He's about to be tied for 6th place if nothing changes, with win number 22 clearly in the crosshairs. 5-0, middle of the 4th.
They roll the sidewalks in this town all up after the sun goes down. They say nothing good happens here when midnight rolls around. But laying down would be in vain. I can't sleep with you on my brain. I ain't anywhere close to tired. Your kiss has got me wild. Girl, you got to be right, killing me in Levi's. High on your love has got me buzzing like a street light. It's too early, I'm a Cali, baby. Don't you wanna rally again? Flood the road, no name. When I get the slow lanes, gotta drop it, you can do the rounds like tomorrow train. We'll be rolling down the
KSU fourth inning will be the third baseman, Pavin Parks.
Pavin Parks leads off the KSU fourth against Donovan Sims. What a job by Donovan Sims to get out of the third with the bases loaded, 1 out, facing the 1 and 2 hitters. And he got Canavas to ground into a fielder's choice and struck out Mammarella, and he's dropped a pitch down and in, ball 1 here to Pavin Parks. 5-0 Flashes. They have out-hit NIU 9-2. Even though they won that game in blowout fashion last night in the second game, 7-2, they were out-hit 10-9. Parks tied up inside, but it missed, 2-0. There's ball 3 missing outside. The 3-0. It's a 4-pitch walk as Parks will take the free base.
Catcher, Tim Del Porto.
Quick throw over, and Parks is back diving. Here's the pitch. There's a strike call. The 0-1. Down, low and in. 1-1. Up the middle, a base hit into center field. That moves Parks to second base. He'll hold there. And Del Porto singles to center to put runners at first and second. Good up the middle approach again.
First baseman, Brad Hamilton.
Hammer, get on something right here. Hammer.
Here's a liner, diving catch at third by Wood. Throw it back behind the runner, double play. Unbelievable play by Wood on a bullet hit to third. Diving away from the line, he snags what may have been a double off the bat of Hamilton. Wow. 2 down and a runner on.
The fielder, Riley Hawkins.
The pitch is delivered a little bit low, ball 1. Two and 0. Pulls it back to the mound. That's knocked down by Sims. He staggers, finds it, and throws out Hawkins. He's feeling it as he labors off the mound, but what defense by NIU in the fourth sends us to the fifth. 5-0 Flashes lead it. I thought you would have moved the Sunday link. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I hate it. I hate it. Eli Kraus is 3 outs away from qualifying for his 22nd career win as he goes to work in the fifth.
For NIU in the fifth, right fielder Joe Trumanville.
He has allowed 2 hits in his first 4. Delivers to Jumonville, and he pops it up, playable. It's going to be a fair ball and caught by Hamilton, but a foot inside the line on the first pitch. That's the scouting report the Flashes had. These guys would be swinging early.
Left fielder Cam Smith.
Here's the pitch, and it's in there, strike 1. That 6th position on the all-time win list to strike 2 is called Ryan Schubert, Chad Wagler, and Kyle Halleck. All of them MAC pitchers of the year at one point. Soft ground ball, he really had him reaching on an 0-2 count. And that weak grounder induced by Kraus retires Smith, 2 down.
Job, eat up, boy.
Designated hitter Connor Montgomery.
There's a bullet, but right at the shortstop Hollander, who had him played perfectly. Just a couple of side steps and back, and the Huskies are retired on 5 fifth-inning pitches by Eli Kraus. It's an official game. Kent State 5-0.
Penn State fifth inning of the designated hitter, Nick Elson.
To the bottom of the fifth we go, and Nick Elson will step to the plate. 5-0 Flashes over the Huskies. Heck of a ball game last night between Kentucky and Georgia, two top 15 clubs. They played extra innings to set pitch just outside ball one. Boy, what is it for Scott Strickland when facing the Kentucky Wildcats? Can't play a regulation 9-inning game. Whether or not he's here at KSU or in Athens, Georgia, the 1-0 is down and away, 2-0. But UK got a big win. There have been a number of teams that were very highly touted coming into this year that are under 500 in their leagues. The pitch is lined to left, another base hit. Elson's 3 for 3. This time he doesn't drive a run in, but he gets the leadoff hit to start the fifth.
Shortstop Josh Hollander.
And two of those aforementioned teams are both from the state of Kentucky. The Wildcats, and I think it's safe to say Louisville has been a disappointment so far. Here's the pitch, bunted high in the air, foul, headed to the on-deck circle. It lands for strike one. Louisville is in Blacksburg this weekend to take on Virginia Tech, while UK is at Georgia. The 0-1, breaking ball, a swing and a miss. 0-2. Holding the pose, Sims is ready. The 0-2, Hollander takes down low and away. In the NIU bullpen, Nate Thomas is warming up, a right-hander. Throw goes over to first. NIU could not get 3 innings out of starter George Fow today. The 1-2, line to right, base hit. Another Golden Flashes hitter going to the opposite field, and that was on a 1-2 pitch.
Second baseman Craig Lewandowski.
Here's the spin-off and throw back behind the runner. The incoming rain band is right up along I-71, but it's not moving directly east as that pitch is bunted back foul. It's moving in a northeast kind of track, which is why it hasn't gotten here yet. That's a balk.
How is that?
That was such an obvious balk that the umpires forgot all about it. You can't fake to first. The problem is Sims jumped off, and he didn't throw because his first baseman wasn't covering. And that fooled two veteran umpires, Mike Shields and Chuck Adja. They just weren't expecting to see it. And so it's second and third now with no out. And there'll be a pitching change back in a moment. Nate Thomas has come on to work for NIU. He inherits a second and third no-out situation.
Now pitching for NIU, number 6, Nate Thomas.
And inheriting an 0-1 count is Thomas. Lewandowski down a strike. The 0-1 taken down low, ball 1. Fouled at home plate. It's 1-2. Infielders are all in except for the shortstop with nobody out. Flashes will try to score the run even if he grounds it at somebody. Even with that infield in, contact play will be on. Down and away, 2-2. And the 2-2. Just a little bit low, full count.
Fastball adjust.
Now the 3-2. All four, they're loaded. Good at bat by Lewandowski, takes the walk. That'll turn it over to the top of the lineup.
Right fielder, Nick Canavas.
And Thomas steps off and out to the mound. There's the catcher, Dunham. Nick Canavas is 1 for 3 today. Infielders are at double play depth at second and short. The pitch, and he drives it in the air. Right field, Jumonville backpedaling. He'll make the catch. Tagging from third, Elson. He comes home and scores. Hollander tags from second. He goes to third. And an RBI for Canavas, and a 6-0 Kent State lead.
Center fielder, Mason Mamarella.
Same defensive alignment. The only difference this time is Vega's going to hold Lewandowski at first. They are going to check on that runner over at first. First and third, one out. And Mamarella showing bunt, took a ball. It's bounced in there, 2-0. And the 2-0. Bounced it in. That's a heck of a pick by Dunham. 3-0. The pitch is ball 4. They are reloaded. And Parks the batter. The Golden Flashes are flirting with their second grand slam in as many days.
Third baseman, Pavin Parks.
Be advised, if you're Nate Thomas, Parks is a guy that likes to swing early. comes the pitch. There she goes. If it's fair, it's 10-0. Fair. First pitch, the 4th Grand Slam in 2018 and the 2nd in this series.
Catcher, Tim Del Porto.
A 5-run 5th. One swing empties the bases. Haven Parks. It's his 4th home run and is the first Golden Flash to move over 30 RBIs for the year. That's tapped to right, on the right side, I should say. Up, head high hop for Rodriguez. He throws him out.
First baseman, Brad Hamilton.
Brad Hamilton takes inside corner, a strike called. There's a foul off to the right, 0-2. Right 3 as Hamilton is down on strikes, but the Golden Flashes have doubled their lead and lead by 10 after 5. What'd you say it was, Nikki? Is it possible to get like maybe a 1-minute video of him? Tweet that out later tonight. I just get, okay.
It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday. The regular crowd shuffles in. There's an old man sitting next to me, making love to his tonic and gin. He says, "Son, can you play me a melody? I'm not really sure how it goes, but it's sad and it's sweet and I know it complete when I wore a younger man's clothes." La 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 Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. When we're all in the mood for a melody, you got us feeling alright.
Alex Rodriguez leads off the NIU 6th and takes a strike from Eli Krause. Flashes have a 10-0 lead over the Huskies thanks to the Haven Parks Grand Slam. There's a weak ground ball headed out to short. Backhanded play by Hollander. He'll pivot and throw him out.
First baseman Samuel Vega.
Strike one from Kraus.
Let's be ready.
There's a rope diving and laying out to make that snag of the liner is Lewandowski up the middle. What a play. Tremendous infield leather on both sides today.
Third baseman Brad Wood.
First pitch just outside, ball one.
Get back in here. Get in the dugout.
2-0. Here's a strike. It's 2-1. Swing and a miss, 2-2. So demonic. James Wan would like to cast that voice sometime. That pitch outside, full count. Pitch is lined on a hop through the left side, a base hit. Parks went to the skid, but it was right by him. That was well struck.
Shortstop Tommy Shosny.
Strike one. There's the next offering dropping in there for a strike, called strike to make it 0-2. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Couldn't hold up. Kraus strikes him out. He's thrown a 3-hit shutout through 6, and the Flashes lead by 10. Thomas will face Riley Hawkins as we go to the bottom of the 6th inning. 10-0 Flashes have the lead.
The fielder, Riley Hawkins.
Looks like NIU catcher Dunham forgot his wristband that has all the pitch selection options on it. Has to run back in and grab it. Now we're ready to get to it here in the 6th. Pete Thomas facing Riley Hawkins to start it off. Here's the pitch, fouled back. It is strike one. Strike two to the outside. Strike three on the outside corner. Hawkins is out looking. Might be a 10-0 expanded zone situation right there. See if Nick Elson can go 4 for 4.
Designated hitter, Nick Elson.
Flash has had a 4-hit game from Riley Hawkins last Sunday. Elson takes high, ball 1. It's interesting to note as Elson fouls it away to make the count 1-1. The all-time record for hits in a game is 6 for the Golden Flashes. And that man is in the ballpark today. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Slice to right, there goes number 4. Elson is going to one-hop it off the wall. He at least has a single, trying for 2 and in standing. How about that? Goes the other way with a ringing double. And the Golden Flashes have 2 4-hit games by an individual in the last 2 weekends.
Shortstop Josh Hollander.
But Jeff Revez against Niagara on April 17th of 2013 had 4 singles and 2 doubles against the Purple Eagles, and he's sitting down with a bunch of former Golden Flashes with Alex Miklos, Tim Fay, Eli Martin is down there. Now you start to wonder if maybe Elson can pick up that 5th hit. Hollander fouls it back. Luke Birch did that against George Washington in 2016. The 1-1 down low. 2 balls and a strike. The pitch. Bounced it in there. Nice block by Dunham. 3-1. Up high. First and second, 1 out.
Second baseman Greg Lewandowski.
Looks like Andrew Frankenreiter, their closer, starting to loosen as it's fouled back. Flash is fortunate that they haven't been trailing in this series to face him. He is very tough. Down and away. 1-1. Up the middle, perfectly placed, backhanded shovel to second. There's an out, but that's it. Lewandowski hustling down the line. So a fielder's choice puts him at first and third with 2 down.
Right fielder, Nick Canavas.
You can reach me. Space cool like my neck.
First pitch to him is inside for a ball. The 1-0, just outside. 2-0. There's a tapper, hit foul. Two and one. Canavas will drive this one off the screen. 2-2. Here's the pitch. Outside, full count. The 3-2 runner goes, taken high, ball 4, they're loaded up.
Center fielder, Mason Mamarella.
Strike one to Mamarella. And the 0-1 pitch is bounced in there. Dunham blocked it, didn't realize it, but he did a nice job to keep it in front of him, and he's in some pain. 1-1. first and fair. It's going to be close. Got him. Oh, that was fun to watch as Thomas just did beat Mammarella to the bag to end the inning. To the 7th we go. It's a 7-0 Golden Flashes lead.
For NIU in the 7th, catcher Jake Dunham.
Here's Jake Dunham leading things off. The pitch from Eli Kraus is delivered over the outside edge for a called strike. Kraus has a very, very low pitch count in the 60s. 1-1. Foul ball bounced to third. Here's Eli's pitch, bounced back to him, and at the top of his reach, he pulls it down for out number 1. Now this is as crisp as Eli has been maybe all year. He looks sharp.
Center fielder Scooter Bynum.
Pitch to Scooter Bynum is up high for a ball. The delivery pulled on the ground to first, but foul. 1-1. A 1-1 offering. Yanked on the ground on one hop. What a pick by Lewandowski. Throws to first, and Hamilton makes a nice play. That was the old in-between liner. And Greg made a nice play, 2 down.
Right fielder Joe Jubenville.
Strike 1. Just a bit out. Count evens at 1-1.
Go, boys. Come on now. Ball, oh, babe. Get back here. Come on now.
Strike 2 called. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Come on now.
He delivers, and the pitch, swing and a miss. He struck him out. Squeezing that foul tip for the strikeout is Tim Del Porto, and Eli Kraus has picked up his 4th strikeout. They'll stand and stretch at Schoonover. Flashes up 10.
All right, fans, up on your feet. It's time for the 7th inning stretch. So join us now in Take Me Out to the Ballgame.
Massive change.
Scoreboard check. Final score in game 1 of the doubleheader: Ohio 5, Eastern Michigan 4. And in the second game, Eastern Michigan leads OU in the rubber match 2-0. We've got a couple of postponements already on the board. Ball State and Miami will try to play tomorrow in their third game. Western Michigan at Bowling Green will be the same time as Kalamazoo.
You ain't never gonna be the same. Living life through the night, feel like the lightning strike. Sometimes the only light when the moon is turned.
Before the Golden Flashes leading off the 7th inning for the 28th, Michael Turner.
Minds are racing.
Some changes to tell you about as Andrew Frankenreiter will come in and work. The right-hander delivers outside for ball 1 to New Flashes. I presume third baseman Michael Turner. We'll see how Jeff Duncan wants to play it. But Frankenreiter is in. And he's got a new right fielder as well, as it's poked in the air to left. Shallow coming in as Smith near the line, running, diving. He makes the headlong catch. That is a terrific play in any situation. But give credit to Smith in a 10-0 game. That is a whale of an effort.
Pitch hitting for the Golden Flashes, number 17, Pete Schuler.
Oh, Pete, hunt something here, kid. Let's go.
So Pete Schuler will take over behind the plate. Takes a ball.
Come on, what's that? Go, Pather.
Andrew is the 4th NIU pitcher of the game. Schuler swings and misses. Strike 1.
Here you go. Come, Pete. Go, Pete. Go, Pete. Ball back. Ball back.
Come back. Come on, Sam. Come back.
1-1 is high.
Ball, Pete. Win it. Ball.
Come back there. Come back.
Hunter Bross is now the right fielder for NIU.
Ball, Pete.
Come back there. Come back.
Go, Pete. Good work, one second.
The pitch fouled back 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Just a bit outside. He shot for that corner and missed. Full count.
Ball, Pete. Ball back.
On Pete. On Pater. Come back.
3-2 pitch misses wide. It's a 1-out walk.
First baseman, Brad Hamilton.
Come on, Hammer.
First pitch to Brad Hamilton is in there for a strike called.
Come on, Hammer.
There's a pitch low, 1-1.
Go to work. 1-2-5. Come Hammer.
Come on, 2-5. Go. Go, Cat.
Come on, Hammy. Come back. Get a barrel to it.
Swing and a miss, 1-2.
Come on, Ham.
Come on, Hammer. Good. Boy.
Good, boy.
Pitch just outside, 2-1.
Here you go, Hammer. 1-2-5. Come back.
Good.
There's a foul back to keep the count 2-2.
Come Ham, come back. On Ham.
Fouled another one back down on the handle.
On Ham.
Andrew Frankenreiter's delivery is wide, full count.
Here you go.
Eastern Michigan in the rubber match of their series on the road at Bob Wren Stadium has moved out in front 4-0. Zach Owings has hit a 2-run home run for the Eagles. The pitch bounced it in there, ball 4. 2 on, 1 out in the 7th.
Hi, Benny. Come on, Ben.
Another pinch hitter.
Pinch hitting for the Golden Flashes, number 12, Ben Carew.
1 out, 7th inning. Golden Flashes lead 10-0 over the Huskies as Frankenreiter is ready.
I'm going to work on something here, kid. Let's go. On Bond.
The pitch. Strike 1.
On Bet. On Bet. On 12. I'm going to work, kid. Let's go. Swing.
There's a foul back, 0-2.
Swing, kid. How about right here? Let's go. On Bond. Come back.
12, home back.
Come on, 12.
And the pitch. Sliced to right near the line. Foul ball by maybe the length of another ball. Very close. And that effort to go the other way.
Clap, clap your hands. Clap, clap.
Home back, home back.
Now the pitch. Down low, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good right there. Come on, Benny. Come on now. On Benny, on Benny.
Down and away, 2-2. Frankenreiter's really struggling through that pitch for a strike. Look out, center fielder. Scooter Bynum's hunched over between pitches.
On Buns. On now.
The 2-2. Strike 3 called. 2 down in the KSU 7th. Yep, here comes Nick Elson with a chance for his 5th hit.
Designated hitter, Nick Elson.
On else.
Frankenreiter checks and fires. Elson takes low, ball 1.
Go up. On else.
Ball 2 delivered low. The pitch. Lifted foul out of play near side. And it's 2-1 on Elson. Singled in the 1st, singled in the 3rd, and 5th, doubled in the 6th. The 2-1 to right field and shallow. Bross is coming in. Hit number 5. And to score is Pete Schuler as Nick Elson has a 5-for-5 day. The first Golden Flashes with a 5-hit, or first Golden Flashes player with a 5-hit game since February of 2016. And will he get one more at bat? 11-0.
Shortstop, Josh Hollander.
There's a strike. The 0-1, foul that back, 0-2. The 0-2, fouled another one back to stay alive.
Baby right here. Come back. Go, Holly. 4-1-4.
pitch. Tapped foul.
Oh!
The 1-2. Pulled on the ground to the shortstop. Shosny throws out his counterpart, and that'll end the 7th inning. Another run on Nick Elson's 5th hit of the game. To the 8th we go. Flashes up 11. Leading off the NIU 8th inning will be the left fielder, Cam Smith. Eli Kraus goes back to work, and the first ball swinging, a drive into right center field. Mamarella going back, warning track. He pulls it down. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Where you at? Pete, know your distance.
Designated hitter Connor Montgomery.
Ben Carew stays in the game in left. Michael Turner stays in the game at third, and in comes Kean O'Brien. He plays second. Pete Schuler stays in the game and now catches. And another first ball swing. I think NIU's ready to get on the bus. Fly ball center field. Mamarella, 2 out.
Right fielder Hunter Bross.
Hunter Bross takes a first pitch called strike. Swings and fouls the next one back. Next pitch, swing and a miss. Eli Kraus. Unbelievable. Breezes through the 8th, and halfway through it, the Flashes lead it 11-0.
To this day, when I hear that song, I see you standing there on that lawn. Discount shades, store-bought tan, flip-flops and cut-off jeans. Somewhere between that set and the sun, I'm on fire, I'm born to run. You looked at me and I was done. Just couldn't stop. I was
Leading off the Kent State eighth inning will be the second baseman, number 10, Ian O'Brien.
We go to inning number bottom 8, and it's Kean O'Brien's first at bat, and he got hit by a pitch. New Northern Illinois pitcher, Jack Phillips, just hit him.
Right fielder,
Nick Cannabis. Here's the set by Phillips. He delivers in side corner, a strike called. And the 0-1 is bounced foul. We don't have much time, folks. That rain is moving in. And a base hit.
Nick. Right here, Memo. My map.
center fielder, Mason Mamarella.
Maybe 20 minutes. That is if the umpires don't see lightning first. Mamarella stands in with nobody out, took a strike. I mentioned earlier, this is an official game, but it wouldn't necessarily just be called. Both coaches would have to agree. The first step would be to suspend it and then pick it up a little bit later on, whether that's today or tomorrow. NIU will not leave until tomorrow. And I don't think anybody wants to come back and do that. There's a ball thrown to the backstop. A wild pitch will move both runners up. The 1-1 is skied foul, out of play. 1-2. Drive into left on the dive. It's misplayed by Smith. He does knock it down somewhat. O'Brien scores, Canova scores. Mammarella gets a double. He didn't slow it down somewhat. He'd be scoring right about now.
Third baseman Michael Turner.
The pitch from Phillips is line to center field. That's a hit. Mammarella will make it a 2-touchdown Kent State lead in the 8th.
Catcher Pete Schuler.
Strike one to Pete. That next pitch misses outside. Ball 1, 1-1. Ball outside, 2-1. Looks like Jarrett Spatana might be getting a pinch hit assignment as Hamilton will be called out of the on-deck circle. Yep. He fouls it back. Full count. Struck him out. Got him to chase the off speed. One down in the 8th.
Shooting for the Golden Flashes, number 67, Jarrett Spatana. And he swings through it, strike one. Inside, 1-1. It'll be Eli Kraus. If there is a 9th, he would pitch it. The 1-1. Up high, 2-1. Might be a double play. To second, to first, there will be a 9th. And Eli Kraus will try to throw Kent State's second complete game victory in this
weekend series, 14-0.
You know I'm a dreamer, but my heart's of gold. I had a runaway high, so I wouldn't come home low. Just when things went right, doesn't mean they're always wrong. Just take this song, and you'll never be left all alone. Take me to your heart, bring me in your bones. Just one more night, and I'm coming off this long winding road.
I just didn't know that he okay, so they've got 27 went in the third.
For the Northern Illinois ninth inning, leading off number 9, Samuel Vega.
Eli Kraus, who is well under 100 pitches, will try to finish off the Huskies with a complete game shutout. He misses ball 1. Flash's last complete game shutout came from Eli at the MAC tournament last year. He beat Toledo 7-0 on May 24th. The 2-0 just a little bit low and away. The pitch. There's strike 1. Last few innings, Kraus just hasn't even broken a sweat. He's gotten outs on 1 or 2 pitches. The 3-1. Just a bit inside, a leadoff walk. First one of those he's allowed today. Got a pinch hitter.
For NIU, stepping to the plate, number 19, Ty Jędrowski.
A redshirt junior Jędrowski will get a pinch hit assignment, backing up from another ball. Zach Spangler loosening in Kent State's pen as Schuler heads to the mound. There's a tapper foul, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 up high, 2-1. Here's Eli's pitch. High fly ball deep center. Backing is Mammarella. He has it measured now. 1 out.
Pitch
pinch hitting for the Huskies, number 36, Tommy Washington. Washington steps to the plate. Strike one. Pitch bounced in there, 1-1. Here's the pitch. Washington swings and misses 1-2. Now the 1-2. Up high, the fastball missed, 2-2. The delivery, got him. Struck him out, 2 down. Here in inning number 9. Grouse has struck out 6.
For the Huskies, first baseman Jake Dunham.
Kraus delivering, and that breaking ball drops in there, strike one. Golden Flashes and Huskies needed to play a quick game, and Eli Kraus has them right now at 2 hours, 26 minutes. Drive to right, down the line. It is hooking and landing foul. A sliding attempt by Cannabis, strike 2. That's right, Nick Kane reminds me we did start 4 minutes, 3 minutes early. 3 minutes, yep. That may be the difference. As close as this weather is. They're coming to their feet for Eli Kraus. What pitching this weekend? The pitch had him reaching to third base and Turner. Pumps, throws, another sweep. Eli Kraus throws Kent State's first complete game shutout since last year's MAC tournament when he did it. And a KSU KO will assure the Golden Flashes of sole possession of first place in the Mid-American Conference. They dominate the Huskies today, 14-0.
And that's a wrap, ladies and gentlemen. We just did beat the weather that is moving in. The Golden Flashes have their first complete game shutout, thrown by a pitcher since Eli Kraus did it against Toledo in last year's Mid-American Conference tournament. Also in today's game, for the first time in 2 years, the Golden Flashes had a 5-hit game, as today Nick Elson became the first man since Lou Burke had 5 hits against George Washington in February of 2016. The Golden Flashes and Huskies appreciate your attendance and support this weekend. And now I ask that you please drive home safely.
Well, it's a wrap. The Golden Flashes have won their 6th consecutive game as they drop a couple of touchdowns on the board today against NIU. And in today's ball game, Eli Kraus only needed 1 of those 14 runs, and it would have stood up as good as he was today. He was as good today as we've seen him in a long time, maybe even back to that 7-0 win against Toledo to start last year's postseason. Meanwhile, as part of this ball game as well, a 5-hit game for the first time in 2 years by Nick Elson, since Luke Birch did it against George Washington back in the year 2016. With the win, the Golden Flashes are 22-10. That's a season's best, 12 games over 500. NIU dips to 11-23. Kent State with 4 weekends in the books. First place with a 9-3 record in Mid-American Conference play. At worst, their lead will be 1 game over Miami. Thank you for joining us on our Golden Flashes TV stream and on the internet, our Golden Flashes iHeart Radio channel. We'll next be with you next week when the Golden Flashes take on Bowling Green and Pitt. For all of us on the Kent State Radio Network, have a great weekend, and remember, good guys wear gold.